Como ça va, y'all? It's me, Nan Angie. Let me tell you, I was out and I was watching some videos and I come across that Wawadon in Homestead Aquarius making some gumbo. That's what he called gumbo. I don't think it was gumbo, but he called it some chocolate mint gumbo. So it got me thinking, man, if he's getting in on that gumbo stuff, I'm going to get on that gumbo stuff too. I'm going to show y'all how we over here in Indiana make some gumbo. And it's going to be good, I'm telling you. Bien bon. Bien bon, I'm telling you. Oh, it's going to be good. Whoops, sorry y'all didn't hear that. That was a complete slip. That was from all the beans that was in that gumbo that we ate last night. I'm going to tell you, we made the gumbo last night. And then I had to eat some of it because it's good. And then we came back in here and I'm like, well, let me make a video to show all my partners on Facebook and YouTube and TikTok and all that how I make my gumbo. Okay, so we're going to get to the ingredients for this amazing gumbo. Here you go. This is what makes the roux right here, the beans. You don't need to sit there and mix all that flour and oil and cook that for hours and hours. You take the red beans, and you put them in the water, you soak them overnight, and then you boil them. You got to rinse them off, because if you don't, it got some kind of gris-gris on it that gives you the gas. You eat too much of it, then the gas just starts up. So you take that and you rinse it up real good. You put a little bit of water, and you put it on the stove, and you boil it for 10 minutes. You got to rehydrate them. Oh, man, look, I'm done with that already. The 10 minutes done passed. 10 minutes done passed, yeah. But you got to rinse them. If you don't rinse them, they're going to catch you. It's going to get you with that womp coming. Oops, it done got me again. You see, I didn't soak the beans long enough for the gumbo we had last night. Dry beans, that's what they contain right there on the bottom. And that's the voodoo, boy, to give you that oh my, the gas. The gas is bad when you don't cook them right. You start feeling it right here in the stomach. You've been the wrong way, and it sneaks out. Yep. That's where Kenny's at right now. Kenny's he ate too much last night, and he can't be around here because he blows up. He moves, and he farts. Okay, so at this point, the roux's been cooking for about 30 minutes. You want to take it, put it on a medium-high heat. That way it doesn't stick to the bottom, and you ain't gotta stir it as much. Now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add the spices and the onions and stuff. We were going to use real onions, but we got them from John over at Willie Grow, Big Head John, and they wasn't no good. I mean, they were the size of some Liberty marbles, so we're going to have to use some onion flakes. We want to use about 2 outboard motor sizes of onion flakes. Then you take the black powder. Now, if you ate the gumbo the night before and you're making some more, be careful, because you don't want to put too much black powder that get in your nose and you sneeze. That could be a bad situation if you had a bunch of gumbo beans the night before. So this is the kicker right here. The Cajun seasonings that Cajuns don't use. Chipotle. I think that's how you pronounce that. But you got to add a little bit of that. That is the special kicker in this that gives it the most amazing. Them Cajuns over there, like the Cajun hydroponics dude, they don't know what they're doing. They use all kind of weird Cajun seasonings and everything. They think it tastes so amazing. It does. But, we don't get that up here, so we use what we got. And he's a big head, too. He's always making fun of people doing their voiceovers, and I don't put up with that at all. So, right here you see it is almost simmering like we want. We have to put the lid on it, and we're going to leave it like that for about 15-20 minutes until it's time to put in that seafood. That seafood makes the gumbo taste amazing. Sorry about that, y'all. I had a little issue, and I had to go take care of that after that, right before the last break. So here we go. We cutting open the seafood. Right here, this is some shrimp. Frozen shrimp, you see? 1 pound of it. That's all you need in the gumbo. It's not fresh. It don't matter. It's still going to taste good. It's going to give it the right flavor, the right texture. Everything about it is going to be good. God doggy boy, you think they can make that any harder to get the shrimp out of that package? That don't make no dang sense. But anyway, you got to take it, we forgot to take the shrimp out last night to let it defrost a little bit. Normally you do that so that, you know, you can add some seasoning to the shrimp, let it soak and stuff like that. But since we didn't, we're just going to take it, throw it in the pot, let it go. Like the song says, let it go, and we can see how it works. You see right here, that shrimp is coming apart. That shrimp, it's going to be good. Cool. But I tell you what, that overseas shrimp, that processed like that, that makes it taste good. All them additives and everything. Right here, you need to make sure it's dead. So you chop it up real good. You know, you do it like that with the spatula. You make sure you cut it all up. Now, it's almost to the fun part. You add the beans back. It's not chili beans. You don't put chili beans in there. I lie. You put a lot of chili beans. The onions. We had to get our own onions out the freezer because the ones Big Head John sent us ain't no good. Just add that. The more onions, the more better, boy. More onions. More onions. More onions. God, that's some good stuff. I'm pretty sure y'all didn't hear that one. No, y'all didn't hear that. We're just going to keep moving along. Now, here comes the kicker, y'all. This is the tomato sauce. Every self-respecting Cajun knows when you're making a gumbo, you gotta have tomato sauce. Tomatoes, onions, frozen shrimp, and chipotle seasoning is what is gonna make this gumbo off the chain, y'all. The more tomatoes, the more better. Okay. Now, we went ahead and we added another 2 pounds of beans to it because you gotta have beans in your gumbo. Now, here we go. We're going to add some garlic. 2 heaping tablespoons of minced garlic. Garlic is amazing. I tell you, it takes, I don't know what it takes out of it, but maybe it'll help take out that stuff that's giving us all the gas. And just like that, the gumbo is almost ready. We sat here for about 2 hours and prepared all this stuff, and it's going to taste amazing. We went in, we added some more seasoning, we added some more garlic and a few other things. Because as we were going along, you know, it kind of, I don't know, it didn't taste quite right. So you can always add more seasoning. You just can't take some out. Remember that. So we're going to take it and we're going to eat some. We ain't got no rice. We ain't got no rice. Because you don't have to eat gumbo over rice. Who in their right mind wants to eat gumbo over rice? But look at that. Nice, thick, beautiful gumbo. Got the most amazing flavor, is the proper texture. Them Cajuns, they don't know how to do nothing. So if you want to know more of my cooking and my growing stuff, you check us out. It's amazing. South Louisiana, boy. You gotta love it. Look at that. No, mais mon. Ça, c'est bon.